Hello, everybody. Hag Sameach. I hope you all are having a really good time with dinner tonight and enjoying yourselves. I'm sorry I couldn't be there, but I miss y'all very much. I wanted to share a little bit with you guys about my Passover testimony. Before I begin this, I needed to understand what a testimony is. I mean, we all know what a testimony is, but it really is an account that is verbal or that is written of things that you're a witness to. And so this is my account of my Passover story. For many years, Passover for me has been somewhat of an anxiety issue because I've really wanted to delve into the cleaning aspects of Passover. It was my main source of anxiety because I wanted to just get it done. And the last couple of years, I asked myself, why? Why all of this? And so I looked up the word why, the meaning of the word why, and the literal meaning of it is for what. So for what reason, for what cause, for what purpose? And so when I looked up the reasons or tried to figure out the reasons why I would delve into all this cleaning, I really couldn't find an answer. The only thing that I could come up with was, well, God said to clean it, so I'm going to clean it and I'm going to get it done. So that's what Passover became to me. And there was very little peace about the whole endeavor. I was very relieved when it was done. But what also happened was I would still self-reflect. And I would say, realize what I was doing and my sin and the things that needed to be cleaned out from my life. And I would say, I'm sorry. And then what would happen next, though, I would literally invite people over to my house and say, look how clean my house is. That was it. I just had a clean house. That was it. And then we'd go on and do the whole thing over this next year. But going through my notes here, I really became good at doing this all the time. So what has changed? A lot has changed. God has changed me. He has grown me. He has broken me. He has moved me. And so last year, and then especially this year, the aspect of cleaning has become much more difficult. But I'm not anxious. I'm not anxious about it. So I asked the Lord, what is the purpose of cleaning? I mean, we know that He says to get the leaven out, and we know that He says to get it out of your house, to clean it out, to do all of these things. And it's compared to sin, and it's compared to pride because it gets puffed up, and that's what we become. But going through my notes again. So this year, as I began the cleaning, the Lord said to me that when I start cleaning, He would show me something. And so as I started cleaning, He spoke to me very clearly and let me remember something that we taught in our house since the girls were very small, and that is always leave something in a better condition than which you find it. And so I got to thinking about that. Leaving something in a better condition than which you find it. And then He reminds me of cultivation. And so what it means to cultivate, when a farmers cultivate the ground, they take care of it, they clean it out, they clean it up after the harvest, they get rid of the things that don't belong there. And so that's what we're doing. It's like we're cultivating. And so you think of the physical house, you're making it ready and making it better and putting it in a better condition than what it was before, so that when you go through this next year, it's ready to receive people. It's ready to make people feel welcome and warm and all of those things. But in our own lives, as the Lord is showing me, especially this year, is that it's a cultivation of ourselves. So getting rid of the pride and the things that puff us up, and to go in it with such humility and being literally humiliated in it and being humbled, so that which does not belong there can be taken out and removed and separated, so that we become cultivated and we are in a better condition than what we were before. And then it reminded me of bearing fruit, because when the farmers cultivate, the ground which they had prepared and made it a better condition than what it was before brings forth better fruit and better food than what was there before. It grows, it multiplies. And that's what happens. And that the Lord is showing me that that's what happens when we are cultivated in the same manner, that we are becoming in a better condition than what we were before, and that we can produce fruit and we can multiply and bear things that were better than what it was before. And so this year's of moving forward into Passover, this is what the Lord is teaching me. It's more than just, Passover is more than just being liberated. It's more than the salvation. It's only a part of it. It's more than the rescue from Egypt and being uprooted from Egypt and being planted in the kingdom of God. There's a cultivation that has to happen as well, and that's what the Lord is teaching me. And that is my testimony. It's a testimony that is a work in progress. So I wanted to share those few things with you, and pray that it just bless you and just speak to your hearts as the Lord has been speaking to mine. And I just wish you guys just a very wonderful Passover. Have a great evening. I love you guys and I miss you. And I will see you soon. Bye.